Hey Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome to today's readings. Today we are asking about a major new start that you were not expecting. So this is pretty exciting, and we have three beautiful cards to choose from, three beautiful angels to help to guide you to the right pile, the right reading, or indeed more than one sometimes for people. Now, my beautiful souls, welcome. Welcome everyone, welcome back if you're returning, thank you so much. Welcome if you're new. This is the Moon Magic Weekly Tarot channel as opposed to the Moon Magic Monthly Tarot channel where I put all my all zodiac sign readings. So beautiful souls, let me show you these cards in more detail, and if there are any of the cards that you like today in the readings, I will list them in the description box below, and I will put them in a comment as well along with the timestamps. So as soon as you know which reading or readings you want to tune into, you can just click through and go to them. So for pile 1, your card is Share the Gift. This is for pile 1. Magical energy. I'm literally seeing the energy almost like move through this card. It's amazing. And this is sitting with this beautiful angel. So this is your angel, pile 1. Okay, now pile 2. There is so much more to you than you think. This is for pile 2. Oh, and it's card number 44, in case you are interested in the numbers. Pile 1 was card number 4, and this is 44. There is so much more to you than you think, and this is your angel. Okay. And now, pile 3. Heal the past and fix tomorrow. And this is card number 8. Interesting, the 4s are so present. 4, 4, 4, and now 8, which is, of course, 2 4s. Wow. Heal the past and fix tomorrow. This is for pile 3. Wow, really magical. There's a lot of vibrant energy here today. How exciting. Okay, so a major new start that you were not expecting. Now this is the angel for pile 3. Okay, so my beautiful souls, I am going to leave the camera running for just a few moments longer. I always do that just to give you guys a little bit more time if you need it. You can press the pause button if you need even more, but I do know when you press the pause button it brings up various things on the screen, which makes it harder to really focus. So I'll leave the camera running just for a few moments for you, and my beautiful souls, I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. What is the major new start that you were not expecting? Now, share the gift. This is actually about healing, and look at this green healing energy. I'm literally seeing this card almost like move with energy. It's really remarkable. I think you have great healing gifts, and I think you probably know it, but maybe there is a new start in some area of your world. Either way, you are healed, or because this is sharing your gifts, maybe you step into a place where you can offer healing to others. Magical power. Oh, wow. I think this is you owning your capacity to heal. I mean, this card is all about being a true light worker, genuinely a true light worker. I know we are all light, but nevertheless, gosh, this is taking something forwards. Let's get more information. How is this going to emerge? What is this new major start that you were not expecting? Okay, perseverance, 7777. A change of perspective, reflection, inner strength, wisdom, enlightenment. There's a need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road you're on. Reach for the wisdom within, and then you'll just know what the right next step is. Okay. What else do we have? Let's look at your oracle cards. I'm seeing this and also this. So we have Grandmother Dragonfly holds the wisdom. Okay. Pray to the east, guardian watches over the west. Now this is very, very interesting. Sharing your gifts. There's a need for a change of perspective. I think that I may draw your tarot cards before I really move forwards with this. How can I put your... I'm trying to work out where best to put your cards. Maybe if we bring these down here, I think that's going to work really well. And then we can put this one here and this one here. I feel like there's another one to come here. We'll see. Let's just go with the flow here. Okay. Look at the way the grandmother is looking forwards. The wisdom is looking forwards. And can you see in this card, look at this. Look at this. It is full of dragonflies. So we have this younger figure looking back and also then looking forwards. So I think this is about releasing you from something of that has already happened so that you can truly own your own power and your own, and by power I mean magic. I mean your ability to heal. It is as if you yourself are to be healed in order to then heal others. There's a need to shift your perspective, maybe to see something as part of your learning or to see something as part of your evolution, to recognize that something that happened because it's made you who you are. There's a red light in the West. The West is about going back. It's also about letting go of things. I feel like there's a sort of a history that you're needing to let go of or to release something in order to be able to then keep going. It's like something is stopping you from moving forwards, even though you're completely on the right path. I mean, you really absolutely are. Completely on the right path. You know that you are, I think, walking the path that of some aspect of your life that you came here to do. I think you really know that you were meant to be here at this time and you were meant to follow a particular pathway. And although you're on it and you're walking that pathway, I feel like something has happened. And I suspect, even if it pressed your buttons, I think it's recent history that we're looking at here. I think there's something that's happened recently that's knocked you sideways a bit or knocked you off balance. And it's it's dissipated your energy. So whereas I think you maybe had all of your energy ready and available in full focus, it's dissipated your energy. It's causing you to not be feeling as empowered as you could be, really. Let's get some tarot cards out and have a look at your tarot cards. May we kindly ask for my beautiful pile ones about a major new start that you were not expecting. I wonder if the major new start is also coming, my beautiful souls, because something is ending. You have the Six of Wands. Okay, now this is assuring you of success. You have the Fool. There's a brand new beginning arriving for you. That is absolutely for sure. And the Wheel of Fortune. I think I might just have to shift the camera around a little bit to get more cards and more space for your cards. Bear with me, beautiful souls. Okay, that's a little bit better. Hopefully you can see everything here. Okay. Six of Wands is a card of success. And you have the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. What is really interesting is that I do feel that it is as though something that you have, gosh, here I am like almost muddling my words, but it's like something that you were already working on and transforming and creating is in the process of emerging. For some reason, you got either knocked off track or other things came in that required your time and attention, because this is very much a card that honors what you have already, the potential that is around you. This is about almost like getting back on track, but getting back on track and an opening coming to you with the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. Something is opening that's going to lead you to success. But I do feel like you have to let go of some things first. Change of perspective. It's like something took over or got in the way, and it needs to be, it really does need to be put firmly behind you in order for you to get back on track. This is very much about getting back on track. We have the Two of Cups. Oh, this is rather gorgeous. The Knight of Swords. And the Judgment card. Okay. Well, I see this little rabbit digging its way out of a hole. Maybe some of you have even been withdrawn, or like, I don't mean withdrawn in a negative way, but like retreating, like looking after yourself, recovering. If you've been recovering from anything, now is the time to kind of come back out and play. If you had any kind of aspect of relationship that was a challenge for you, something's coming in. The Knight of Swords is a card that very often can indicate like something external takes place. That it's one of those moments where you get a nudge from the universe. Sometimes it's not always a nudge. It can be like a bit of a shove, but something is giving you a push to get you out of a situation that has been stuck or felt stale or felt like it was diminishing or depleting your energy. Because you are on track already. Where you're at is right for you at this time. The major new start is something that gets you out of a rut. It's something that changes something of your external circumstances in order to lead you to success. Now, with the Two of Cups, this could be a person arriving who initiates something, but it is definitely leading you to success. I don't know what it is that is coming in specifically, but it does involve letting go of whatever it is that has been holding you back in some way. And that's what I'm really seeing here very clearly. So how fascinating. This is, although it is a major new start that you were not expecting, I think it's new because maybe you had either put this dream to one side, or you had settled in another area of your world where you thought that it would be kind of how it would be. And this is an opening that's going to take you away from something that isn't resonating enough with you to support you on the pathway that you are on already. So the new beginning is like an addition to your life. It's not like a completely new start, because I think you are on track with some area of your life, very much on track, and way to go. And it's leading you to success. You may have lost sight of the success of it. So, it isn't that you're not in the, the right job, whatever it is. I don't know. I'm not sure what, it'll be personal to you each. You're not in the right time and place. You're definitely on track. But there's a big shift in your circumstances to move you from something that has been lingering, that isn't working, some aspect of your world that's stopping you from being able to commit fully to the pathway that you were on or are on. Okay, right, we have the Queen of Wands flying out here. The Queen of Wands is just such an amazing card of transformation. So something in your world is about to transform. Or more to the point, something is coming along that will enable you to transform the bit of your world that isn't working. I do think that you have to let go of something. We then have the Lovers. Now the Lovers is a card of choice. Primarily, principally. We have this beautiful bee. You see, there's a harvest to be brought in. If you have been working on something, you have an idea, you've been working, bringing forth your gifts. For example, you know, there's something about being on track in terms of your purpose, your calling, where you're meant to be at this moment in time, the pathway you're meant to be following. And I think that it is the opening that's about to happen, and there is an opening. It will change some part of your life, and it will take you away from something that has been clinging or limiting your horizons. It's leading you to harvest. It's leading you to success. It's leading you to bounty. It's leading you to being able to really own your fullest potential. At the moment, it's almost like your fundamental energy is depleted. There's something around your circumstances that has been depleting your energy. It could be something that happened, and you know, you're being asked to shift your perspective, not dwell on it, to move on from it. You've gained from it, you've learned from it, now it's time to move on. It's like the energy of this card is wanting to be alive, to be reactivated within you. My beautiful pile one, this is a fascinating reading, and it could not be clearer. There is something that will come along in your external circumstances that will offer you a very big change in your, it's like the practicality, it's the world around you that supports your capacity to be on track. If that makes sense. I hope that is making sense. You know, you can't share your gifts. You can't follow through with your own purpose and calling if you're constantly diminished or depleted. So what is coming into your world, the major new start, is something that supports you. It's something that you need in order to move away from an aspect of your world that is currently limiting your fullest potential. And that is what I'm seeing here. I do think something will happen externally. Now, it could be, for some of you, it could be connecting with the Lovers and the Two of Cups to a relationship. It could be that someone comes forward that brings you out of your shell, as it were, brings you out of sort of like isolation or singleness. But whatever it is, I think with the Two of Cups and the Lovers, this is a perfect pairing for you. It would be like if you're living in the wrong place. This is going to bring you out to the right place. You know, perseverance. You need to keep going on the road that you're on, which is what this card is all about. There's definitely, this is coming to enhance your progress and to consolidate your progress, to make it possible for your progress to take place so that you yourself are revived, and whatever you're doing that is part of your purpose and your calling, this will arrive to make it possible. It's like it rubber stamps your journey. I am absolutely thrilled and excited. I don't know what it will be for you each, and I don't feel like I need to draw cards because I think it will be so unique to you each. The essence of the energy here is that the wheel is turning, and this is an opportunity. It does mean letting go of some aspect of your world or something that you thought you would remain attached to. But this is, yeah, it's something that maybe has knocked you sideways, diminished you. It does mean letting go of it. And that could be, for some of you, even your mental attitude towards something that's happened. If it's really lingering and you find you're going over and over and over it, which, to be fair, is really just part of being human. We all do it. I know from my counselling work that, we do, don't we? We go over and over things. It's really hard sometimes to put something down and move beyond it. But something's going to come into your world. And in a way, this is the magical power of it. And this is the gift. Whatever it was that broke you or diminished you or depleted you or left you feeling like you don't have enough energy to continue with the path you're on, it's like an antidote. That's what that's the right word. It would be like an antidote to what went wrong. So if someone let you down, it will be somebody who comes in to support you 100%. If you're in the wrong location, it would be something that comes along to confirm a new location or give you a new location. And it confirms that, so something is the antidote to what has diminished your energy. And that's the best way that I can describe it. So whatever this applies to for you, whatever's knocked you off track or depleted you or diminished you, it will be the right thing rather than the wrong thing, as it were. I'm now waffling. I'm going to stop. My beautiful pile one, this is your reading. I am truly honoured to be reading for you. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you all of you for liking and subscribing and sharing and for commenting, and for all of you who give back through the super thanks in the comments, for your donations and everything you do that supports the channel. Thank you all of you who've been signing up to my Moon Manifest with the Moon webinars. And I am just sending you all so much love. Tons of love, pile one. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. What major new start that you were not expecting is coming to you? There is so much more than you think, or more to you than you think. There's so much energy here. This card speaks about almost like your expansion. It's discovering who you are, and discovering that there is more to you, discovering that those deep inner yearnings are right. Look at this, endless cycles, 2323, charisma, communications, society, movement, journey, repetitive circumstances and patterns. Now this could be signs that are being shown to you. There's some truth you're resistant to accept over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change and the world around you follows. Well, that is interesting. Let's find out more. May we kindly ask, what is this major new start that pile 2 are not expecting? Union. Okay. So I believe this may well connect to some aspect of relationship. But let's draw more cards and find out a little bit more. I am seeing these two. You have be led by the path before you. Oh, and play with me. Oh, this is very exciting. This is like very, very exciting. I think, Union, someone may be coming into your world that shows you, I don't know, or leads you to, it's like almost gives you permission to be able to embrace something. I think that almost like secretly you've always wanted, but never did. I don't know. I mean, this is a very random thing that comes to mind, but like I have always wanted to learn to sing, and I've never felt confident about doing it. So if this was my reading, which it's not, I'm not reading for me, I'm reading for you. But let's say I had come across this reading, this would be the equivalent of like, I don't know, someone coming along who teaches singing and just says, look, just come and join us, just have a go, you're going to love it. And then I kind of do, and it's great fun, and it opens up a whole new world. There's a new beginning coming here. a new start, and it is a major start that leads you to be able to embrace something that I think you have secretly always wanted, but you have never ever quite had the courage to step into. Now I'm going to just focus that camera. Okay. There we go. And we kindly ask for more information about this major new start for pile 2. I just feel really, really excited for you. Okay. Strength is your first card. The 6 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. Okay. We have Temperance. We have the Hierophant. We have the World. Well, you've got really big cards. And then we have the Queen of Swords. How can I place this so you can still see this? Let me move the cards around for a moment. Okay, hopefully you can see everything here now. My beautiful pile 2s. Okay. Your reading is absolutely very, very clear. It does involve you having the courage and the strength to step into something that you really, really, really want to do. It's like exploring a new cave, and it's a little bit scary because it's something that you've always wanted to do, or you've often thought that you would want to do something. That there is definitely something that is going to expand you into an area that you are going to love, just love. And it's the universe's way of being able to show you and bring you actually more joy, to bring your life into balance. It's interesting, I don't think this is a working kind of energy, actually. I wouldn't say that the energy feels like it is like a passion that would be a working kind of environment, like a job that you would love. It feels much more as if this is like your personal life, something where you can really play, you can expand, you can, maybe something that even as a child you dreamed of. It's something that will be a perfect match for you. You may even have looked at other people doing it. Like for me, it would be learning to sing. Maybe it could be learning to sing, learning to dance, joining a drumming circle, joining a community group of some sort, following through with something that I almost feel as well, it's something that is, it kind of already exists out there, and it's something that you've always, I think, really wanted to almost discover about yourself, but wouldn't have dreamed that you could. I honestly think it will be a perfect fit for you, and there's an opportunity that's going to be offered to you. Now, it could be right in front of you. You might know what this is already. You could be looking at it from afar and thinking, oh, I've always wanted to join a reading group, or I've always wanted to go down that avenue, or learn about that, or do this, or do that, or do the other. Whatever it is for you. And this is literally, the universe is sort of laying the pathway out in front of you. So I suspect it may already be in your sights. Now, if you're thinking, I haven't got anything that I really would like to do, there's nothing on my horizon that I really fancy doing. If that is the case, then I think there will be signs, signals, synchronicities, stuff arriving in your world to literally open the doorway, or to remind you that of little things that you once thought that you wanted to do, or that would bring you joy. This is all about joy and happiness, which is just heavenly. So there is definitely something for you to sort of join, to commit to. You definitely have to taken action. I think it isn't just, it's not like the universe can't deliver something. The universe could deliver me a singing course, it could pop up in my stream, I don't know. But if it did, I've still got to take the action to join it. I've still got to press the button and go with it. So there's something here that you've always wanted to do. The fascinating thing is that I think it's leading you to like really quite big things. It's leading you to really discover more of yourself. It's almost like it could lead to connections with people. It could lead to a career pathway, I suppose. But either way, in fact, I'll draw a few more cards really for you, because I'd like to follow through and see what else it leads to. Because I feel like, the biggest part of it is it shows you that you are more than you realized you were. It shows you that you're more capable than you realized you were. It shows you that there is more that you can embrace. That this really expands you to new horizons. Let's check out and just ask for a little bit more information. Maybe can we see something of where this leads to? I mean, it's definitely leading you to happiness. I think that's absolutely for sure. The Two of Coins, how interesting. So, I mean, it could actually lead you. It certainly leads you to a better state of health. I mean, it could even be something that does lead you to a career pathway, though it's not career orientated. I mean, this would be like, I don't know, let's say like me, you always wanted to sing. This could lead to a career in singing. I don't think it will on my case. Truly, the world doesn't deserve that. But I think for you, this can be nurtured. More will come from it. May we kindly ask what more might come from this? The Ace of Wands and the Four of Wands. Ultimately, the real biggie that comes from this is absolute joy and celebration and spark and energy and creativity and excitement. The Four of Wands is sometimes a card, it's a card of celebration. And it can sometimes indicate that, it can be a card of commitment, of celebration, like a marriage. I think this is the perfect pairing in some way. So whatever it leads you to, this has got, it leads you to something that will bring you long-term benefits, long-term health, long-term happiness, long-term energy. It will show you that you are so much more capable than you ever realized. It will show you that there are things that you can do that you would never have believed you could do. If this is, I don't know, joining a gym, you could become a gym instructor, or you could become an expert at something. I just feel it brings you such a sense of personal well-being, joy, self-esteem, happiness. It absolutely, this is something that is so complementary to you. It is just magical. Now, I think this is possibly something that you truly have always kind of rather fancied doing. If that is not the case and you think, well, I have fulfilled everything I could ever have wanted to do in my life, this will be something that pops up unexpectedly, because this is a major new start that you were not expecting. It pops up unexpectedly and you're like, whoa, where did that come from? But the real key here is that this is perfect for you. This is one of those fantastic readings that really tells us that the universe is actively working on your behalf behind the scenes and creating an opening for you that is leading you to long-term happiness, long-term health, long-term bliss, long-term joy. I mean, gosh, if you're single, for example, with Union and the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands, I mean, this could even lead you to an environment where you meet the love of your life. It's even if you had never thought you would, or you wouldn't have dreamed of following through. Something here leads to more. But the biggest more of all is that you discover that there is so much more to you. I love this, the major new start. is not only the magical opportunity of you stepping into something that is just going to be so utterly fabulous, but that so much more comes from it in terms of your long-term health, sort of health, wealth and happiness, but in a very, very deeply personal way. This is absolutely joyous. It really is, pile 2. Beautiful souls, this is your reading. Thank you so much for joining me today for these readings. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing and commenting, and all of you who give back through the super thanks in the comments, and all of you who donate, and all the things you do that support the channel. Thank you to those of you who've been signing up to my monthly Manifest with the Moon webinars. It's going to be fab to be meeting with you in person on Zoom. Beautiful souls, I'm sending you all the love in the world. And I look forward to seeing you for another reading really soon. Tons of love, beautiful souls. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. What major new start that you were not expecting is coming? Let's find out. Now, let me just talk about your first card and introduce you to this, because heal the past and fix tomorrow, especially with the green Aventurin Angel. This is a really healing energy, and I feel that this reading, it goes very deep. That's what I feel like already. There's a real depth. This isn't like a little thing to heal. This is something that goes quite deep with you, I think. Maybe way back to your childhood, but it's about healing quite significant things. It's not a brief kind of something that knocked you off your feet or knocked you off balance temporarily, you know, something that you would, you know, trip over and pick back up again. This is quite a deep healing energy, and that's what's really coming through. So if that isn't resonating with you, that may not be, this may not be your reading, but let's find out more. And before I say too much else, cast away negativity. Yeah, this is a very deep reading, and I believe healing is coming to you to enable you to shed a skin and literally potentially come alive, rewrite your story almost. But let's find out more. Ooh, that card is showing that way up. How interesting. Perseverance. I'm going to go with that. Now, this was in pile 1, I believe, and I think it's pile 1. Anyway, I'm disconnected. I disconnect from the other readings as soon as I finish them and really enter the space of the reading I'm working in. But the fact that I somehow managed to put that card in the wrong way around and it's shown up, I believe this is the card you're meant to have. 7777, perseverance, a change of perspective, reflection, inner strength, wisdom, enlightenment. There's a need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road you're on, reach for the wisdom within, and then you'll just know what the next right step is. Okay. We have safe to fall. Okay. Now we're talking. This is really, really interesting. I'm going to take another from this pack. Actually, that's what I feel I'm being drawn to do. So let's come back up to your numbers. What else are we shown here for my beautiful pile 3s? And there is your card. 1717. Drama alert, independence, soul mission, alone time, learning, healing, aspirations. Take a few deep breaths and focus inwards. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. Whatever appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. And you have safe to fall. This is very, very exciting. Okay, now I'm going to draw your tarot cards before I say any more, just to make sure I have clarification here as to what is going on for you, what this major new start is, you know, that you were not expecting. We have the Ace of Coins, I'm seeing this and this and this. All these coming straight off the top, actually. But also this one here. Sort of feel those as well. Right, let's go with it. We have the Hierophant. The 8 of Coins. The Lovers. The 7 of Cups. The Knight of Cups. The 8 of Wands. Oh my goodness me, things are going to be moving fast for you. I have 2 other cards here. Judgment, oh wow, and the 6 of Wands as well. Let me just see if I can move our cards around a little bit, or move your cards around a little bit. Let's shunt these along. We'll put these to one side first. Okay, I'm just going to put these across over here for a sec. We'll come back to them. Okay. Right, heal the past and fix tomorrow. Safe to fall. How magical. My dearest pile 3s. There is a major opportunity coming to you. The major new start that you were not expecting is an offer of something. Now, if you have been deeply hurt in love and you have a you've ended up with quite a negative perspective about the possibility of a healthy relationship, this could be a relationship coming for you. And you are really being asked to just trust, allow yourself to fall, to free fall into this. And let me just make sure that camera is focused for you. I hope that's working. This reading is, your guides are really saying to you, it is absolutely safe to dive into this. It is absolutely safe to commit to this, to believe that this will deliver. This can give you what you really want, that you really desire. The healing of the past and fix tomorrow. Now, for some of you, this could be relationship, but it could also be your own relationship with some other aspect of your world. It doesn't, as I said, it could be for love. Love is a good example of the energy here. What's really interesting is it moves forwards quite quickly. It's like it establishes itself, I think. Maybe it lands unexpectedly. Maybe you actually do get this opportunity. So this could be like, it could be love. It could be relationship. But it could also be with the Ace of Coins. It could be an opportunity to, like a working opportunity, something that you can invest in. I think somehow it maybe arrives. The unexpected element is that it arrives, maybe almost there's either a social thing going on, or a party, or a group of people, or you go to an event. There's kind of something where you would not expect, you weren't expecting for this to happen. It really also causes you to question what matters to you. I think it reminds you of what really matters to you. It causes you to know that maybe some part of your world that you thought you had chosen, that you sort of decided that it was not going to happen for you, kind of thing. Whether that is the job of a lifetime, or an opportunity of a lifetime, the relationship of a lifetime, the location of a lifetime, whatever it is for you. And it really is something that is, I think it genuinely does arrive quite unexpectedly, but you kind of need to accept the offer. Let me just bring that card back in. I'm now having trouble picking it up. I'll slide it off the table here. Here we go. This is really leading to success. It's going to bring you out of yourself. Your cards are really saying, look, it's safe to fall. It's safe to commit to this. What is so fascinating here in your reading, my beautiful pile 3s, is that I do think it genuinely does arrive completely out of the blue. You really, it's like it rides into your world and like touches your heart. You just honestly didn't see it coming. It's almost like just when you thought that you had reached a point of sort of, I don't know, steadiness, safety, security. This is what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. I'm trundling along. And but in a way that you were not living to your fullest potential. Along comes something, and I really do think it kind of it touches your heart. It really kind of it makes you realize that there's more. It makes you realize that gosh, there's a bigger, better world out there. There's a whole world out there. Independence. It's something that shifts your perspective from thinking that, in a way, that you know where you're going or you know what you're doing, and suddenly it really does. It opens your eyes to possibility. I feel like I want to follow through and get more information for you, but this is definitely this. It fills your heart with possibility. It's like you can see success ahead. It just opens your world up in a way that you and I really do think it is very unexpected. It could be like a chance conversation. This is the universe. It's almost like a divine intervention where, you know, when you could, I don't know, you could be traveling somewhere and you go to an event or you're sitting on a train and you end up having a conversation with someone sitting next to you. And it's like, wow, you know, suddenly it sows a seed in you of possibility. And I feel as though it creates this new horizon for you. It's a bit like somebody giving you a light at the end of the tunnel when you had sort of just accepted, well, this is how life is going to be. It's never going to move beyond this. I'm just going to accept this is my lot in life, or da-da-da-da-da. That kind of, there's a sort of a staticness, an acceptance, but it's not a healthy acceptance, actually. That's what I feel. I'm not saying it wasn't always healthy. Sometimes it's appropriate for us to be in a steady place where we are accepting of things, and sometimes that's part of our learning curve. But this is like the world changes and your horizons are opened, and it's as though the steady place that was probably right for you in the previous chapter of your life is suddenly not going to be right for you anymore. And therefore there's this massive kind of it really is, it's like the light at the end of a tunnel. But some of you may not even have known that you were in a tunnel, or if you do know that you were in a tunnel, I think it does go way back. See, this is the going back again, how the reading started. There's a real sense of going back to really quite old wounds. Do you know, it could even be like a past life. Like a past life wound, something you've brought with you in this life where you'd almost accepted something, or going back to your childhood in this lifetime. And this is going to, I won't say exactly pull the rug out from under your feet, because it's not there's no negativity with it. It really is about opening. It sows a seed in you that shows that there is more. That shows that there is possibility. It shows, and my goodness me, it's exciting. It really does touch your heart. I kind of want to follow through. Let's get some more cards. May we kindly ask, because I feel like this does literally happen in a very unexpected way. So it may be something that you wouldn't have expected. It's out of your usual, again, your usual perspectives of what is possible for you. It takes you into new territory, I think. But you really can, and you may actually literally feel like you stepping into a zone where you can't see the woods for the trees, and yet you kind of know that there's so much possibility here. It really resonates with you, literally. It's almost like it touches your heart and it touches your soul. We have the 7 of coins. Yeah, look at the windows. Again, this is like coming out of a tunnel. If you've been trundling along, this almost, it shows you that there's a bigger world out there. It shows you that you don't have to remain as you are. It shows you that there is possibility. If you have been struggling with anxiety or any kind of like mental health issues, and I'm deeply sorry if this is the case, but it shows you that there is a whole world out there. It shows you that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. It gives you an opportunity to release something, to heal something of the past. We have the 2 of coins. Wow. Yeah, somebody sows a seed. Now, this is going to arrive in a very unique way to you, but I think it comes very unexpectedly. Somebody says something or offers you something and it sows a seed. What's really interesting is the seed sprouts immediately within you, within your heart. It's kind of like, oh, wow. And you can't put it down. You know, it's like you just can't. And you may even find that lots of signs and symbols and synchronicities occur that keep on nudging you and reminding you, like the universe putting up little signs or flags and waving to you and saying, hang on a minute, don't forget this, don't forget this. It's like the seed sprouts immediately. You kind of can't put it down. Yeah, it's you just can't. There's no avoiding this. We've got the Hermit. And then we have the Chariot. This would even be like, what if you've always wanted to write a book and then something comes along and somebody, you've just accepted that you've always got writer's block. You're never any good at this. You can't do it. And then something comes along and somebody does something or says something and you're like, oh, wow, that's what I want to write about. And it's there and you can't put it down. I could see you sitting up, through the night, by literally almost like writing by candlelight. It is like when you are really on a roll. And I can relate to that when I have been writing the books that I've written. I find literally I wake up and I'm dreaming it, and so I can get, it's not unknown for me to be, up at through the night, 3, 4 in the morning, and I'll have done my best work by 6 o'clock in the morning because it's just channeling through me, and this is what's coming. Something is coming through where you don't see this coming. So I think it is going to be quite unexpected for you. But the joy of this is that it removes you from a place where it's almost like it takes you from a place of impossibility to a place of possibility. It heals something. So maybe you were told you'd never succeed. Maybe you were told you were no good at something. And this shows you that you are. It's like the seed takes hold straight away and in such a way that you literally cannot put it down. You proceed with it. And that's the exciting thing because it's leading to success. So it would be like someone, if this is love for you, it would be someone capturing your heart. And you know what? Even if you'd sworn that you would never have another relationship ever, this would be someone who captures your heart and you just can't put it down. You think about them day and night. The seed has taken hold. It creates a space of possibility. And it heals a very deep wound of something within you that didn't believe that you could have something, like some sense of entitlement, or really the opposite, a lack of entitlement or a can't, or it won't happen for me. Something really deep gets healed by this because this is a very real possibility. But I think it comes very unexpectedly at a time when you're out and about, connected with people, in whatever setting that is, and somehow the spark, the idea, the connection, even could be a collaboration, it comes so unexpectedly and literally, as I said, you can't put it down. You proceed with it. It fires you up. And this is magical. It fires you up and you're going for it. But yeah, the real, this is almost like a double layer. So the top layer is what actually happens, which is something, and I genuinely think you will not see this coming. But the bottom layer is the healing that comes from it in terms of your own personal belief in your own fullest potential and entitlement to receive. And that's the real core layer of healing. And it's a deep-seated layer of healing because this goes way back to childhood or even past lives where you have felt that you couldn't have. Wow, pile 3, this is so, so, so exciting. Beautiful souls, keep me posted. Thank you so much for being here and joining me for today's readings. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you everyone for commenting and keeping me posted in the comments. It's lovely to, look at the conversations that you have between yourselves, as well as, thank you so much for your love and support of me and the channel. Thank you for all of you who give back in the super thanks in the comments. And those who donate as well. Thank you for everything you do that supports the channel and helps me to keep putting free stuff into the world. And thank you all of you who've been signing up to my Manifest with the Moon seminars. I am super looking forward to meeting you on Zoom. That's just going to be an amazing year of manifesting with the moon. So thank you so, so much. Tons and tons and tons of love, beautiful souls.